In a world where the ground is frozen solid and the wind cuts like a blade, survival belongs not only to the strongest but to the smartest. In this endless white wilderness, where silence stretches for miles, a small shadow moves across the snow, quiet, clever, unbreakable. This is the story of the icy fox, the Arctic fox, the silent survivor of the frozen north. At first glance, the Arctic may seem like a land ruled only by giant polar bears, whales, and towering glaciers. But beneath this harsh surface lives one of nature's most remarkable survivors. Smaller than many predators, lighter than the snow it walks on, the Arctic fox thrives where few animals dare to exist. The Arctic fox inhabits some of the coldest regions on Earth, spanning the tundra of North America, Greenland, Iceland, Scandinavia, and Siberia. Here, winter can last most of the year, and temperatures can drop below -50 degrees Celsius. In these extreme conditions, the Arctic fox does not merely endure, it flourishes. Its thick fur is among the warmest of any mammal. In winter, the fox's coat turns pure white, blending perfectly with snow and ice. In summer, it transforms into shades of brown and gray, matching the rocky tundra. This natural camouflage makes the Arctic fox nearly invisible to both prey and predators. Unlike many animals, the Arctic fox has fur covering even the soles of its feet. This allows it to walk across ice and snow without losing heat, giving it an advantage few creatures possess. Its compact body, short ears, and bushy tail help conserve warmth, minimizing exposure to the brutal cold. But warmth alone is not enough to survive here. Food is scarce, unpredictable, and often hidden beneath layers of snow and ice. The Arctic fox is an opportunistic hunter. It feeds on lemmings, birds, eggs, fish, insects, and even berries when available. With sharp hearing, it can detect prey moving beneath thick snow. In a sudden burst of motion, the fox leaps high into the air and dives headfirst into the snow, breaking through the surface to catch its meal. This iconic hunting technique is not just impressive, is essential. In years when lemming populations decline, Arctic foxes must rely on ingenuity rather than abundance. They follow larger predators, scavenging leftovers from polar bears and wolves. Nothing goes to waste in the Arctic. During the darkest months of winter, when food becomes even more scarce, the Arctic fox depends on its intelligence and memory. It hides surplus food in caches beneath the snow, returning weeks or even months later when hunting becomes nearly impossible. In this frozen world, planning ahead is the key to survival. Unlike many solitary animals, Arctic foxes often form strong family bonds. They live in underground dens, of the largest and oldest dens in the Arctic, used and expanded over generations. These dens provide shelter from storms, predators, and extreme cold. When spring finally arrives, the tundra briefly awakens, snow melts, daylight returns, and life surges back into the frozen land. This is the season of new beginnings for the Arctic fox. Female foxes give birth to litters that can number more than 10 pups, one of the largest litter sizes among wild canids. This is nature's gamble against the harshness of the Arctic. Not all pups will survive, but those who do represent hope for the future. Both parents work tirelessly to feed and protect their young. The pups grow quickly, learning to hunt, explore, and adapt to their environment. Play becomes practice, and curiosity becomes survival training. But danger is never far away. Golden eagles circle overhead. Wolves roam the tundra. Even the climate itself poses a constant threat. Sudden storms can bury dens, while unpredictable weather can wipe out food sources without warning. Yet the Arctic fox persists. It has survived ice ages, shifting continents, and thousands of years of extreme conditions. Its success lies not in brute strength, but in flexibility. When the environment changes, the Arctic fox changes with it. Today, however, new challenges emerge. As the Arctic warms, red foxes move farther north, competing for food and territory. Shrinking ice and altered ecosystems threaten the delicate balance the Arctic fox depends on. Still, the icy fox remains a symbol of quiet resilience. While giants struggle against the changing world, the Arctic fox adapts, listening, learning, and enduring. It moves through blizzards and darkness with confidence born of evolution and instinct. In the vast silence of the tundra, its footprints mark a story older than memory. A story of survival, not through dominance, but through intelligence and adaptability. As long as snow falls on the northern plains, and as long as the wind howls across frozen ground, the Arctic fox will continue to run across the ice silent, clever, and unstoppable. If you enjoyed this journey into the frozen wilderness, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay curious, and join us again as we uncover the hidden lives of nature's most incredible survivors.